You. Hope everybody's doing good. Uh, Gosh, it's a great start to the week, isn't it? Weather is beautiful. 59 when I woke up and got out this morning. 59. Felt great. A little too cool to ride the scooter though. I'm going. Guess what we're doing? Ukulele. You guessed it, guys. I guess I I guess they'll put on my headstone. What's that called? An epitaph. Anyway, he wanted everybody to play ukulele. That was his desire, guys. I'm telling you, as a ukulele hater for years, I've told this story in a lot of interviews. Hated ukulele. The only thing I knew about it was that Tiny Tim played it on uh, Johnny Carson show one night. I mean, it just made my skin crawl. And I never gave it another chance after that. Now, when was that? I could probably Google. Let's see if we can Google this. What year did Tiny Tim go on the Johnny Carson show and play Tiptoe Through the Tulips? I'm sure it won't work, but we'll see. Tiny Tim appeared on the Tonight Show with Tiny Tim appeared on the Johnny Carson show in 1968, where he performed Tiptoe Through the Tulips. Right there. Don't want you to see all my apps, so that's why. Yeah. Wow. 1968. So I was born in 61. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was 7 years old when Tiny Tim ruined me from ukulele. Ruined me. But because I started inventing the chord buddy for ukulele, which we called the uke buddy for a long time. One thing I just saw it and I'm jumping down a rabbit hole. Math Buddy, guys, I'm going to finish it. I am going to finish it. And let me tell you something. You want this for your child. And it will be from kindergarten up through the 6th grade. Here's the 3rd grade. What it does is it's word problems. You read the word problem and you solve it by playing a song and by counting the strums. So, for instance, let me read this to you. Directions. Use the song Mary Had a Little Lamb to solve these problems. Number 1, the song has 4 strums to each measure. If Thomas plays the entire 4-measure song, how many strums will he have played? So, what you can see there, they ask the question. See, and then ask the question, and then four measures, 4 strums to the measure, 4 times 4 is 16. So, and then they would actually play it here. Mary had a little lamb, and then you count those, and it's 4, 8, 12, 16. Guys, this is going to be great. Homeschoolers to use in public school. I started this when Governor Bentley was in office, and something happened that stalled it. The history there. So anyway, back to this, and I hope this is working. Decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning back. Never played that one on ukulele. Played it in church many times, especially during vacation Bible study. Have we got reverb on? Let's turn reverb on. I have decided to follow Jesus. Now it goes to an F chord. I have decided, and I'm just doing a little hammer on just to follow, then back to C, Jesus. I have decided to, and it goes to the 6th minor, which is an A minor, which is right here. Follow Jesus. No turning, back to C, back. And then you can do a G to a G7. No turning. Get that? Turning back. You can always do this at the end of a song, guys. You can go the root, which is C, to the 4, back to them. See? Bum, bum. So that's I have decided to follow Jesus. I hope all of y'all will decide to do the same. Tell you what, I live my life. I grew up in church. My grandmother was probably the best example of living your life as an example for others to see Christ through you. And she lived to be 106 years old. 106. And wouldn't have died then had she not fallen. She was at an assisted living. My daddy lived with her a lot. Well, actually, it was my daddy, my Uncle Jim, my Uncle Jack, and my Aunt Kathleen. They would each take a week and stay with her. There's 4 children. And then my dad died, and so they decided that she wanted to actually go to an assisted living. She loved it. She loved that assisted living place. But excuse me, I forgot my reverb was on. They waxed the floor, and she didn't know it. She got up during the night and fell and hit her right here, right at her above her temple. There's your temple right above it. Caused a brain bleed, and she died. But anyway, she was such an example to me. Sadly, I didn't follow her example like I should have through most of my life. Hopefully, I'm making some amends to it now. So anyway, that was the song. I'm going to stay with ukulele, guys. Everybody knows me for the chord buddy for guitar, but I'm telling you, the chord buddy for the ukulele, which is right here. So let's just do that song again. All right, I played it without the chord buddy. Now I'm going to actually put it on and play it with it. So it attaches to your ukulele literally. And I don't know, I didn't count it. I would say 8 seconds. So let me go back to reverb. I sure wish I could see comments. I guess nobody's commenting. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to. My chord buddy don't make this chord, but you can make it literally, guys, by taking your thumb. Jesus. Hear it? No turning back, no turning back. Now, the chord I play with my thumb, I had to do that because you can't get to it. Well, I can get to it. That's the way it was initially designed for you to make it like that. And you still can. It's a little tight, though. You hear it kind of muffed in. But if you don't use that, if you go back to I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. See, that's where I normally go to it, but you notice I didn't, and it still sounds fine. No turning back. No turning. That's a G, back to C, back. Guys, what about, I'm done with the yeet for today. What about the hostage being released yesterday? Gosh, our children's will read about this in history. If the Lord doesn't come before then, maybe he will. I hope he does. Because I tell you, Trump, he done it. Now, will peace last? No, because the Bible tells us it won't. But at least if it would save a few innocent souls from being killed in a senseless war or senseless murder, I won't say the war is absolutely senseless, but the murder of innocent people that's just caught up in it is 100% evil. And Trump, he did a great job, man. I say it before. Do I think Trump's a upstanding, fine example of morality? No, I sure don't. But I didn't hire him to be my moral compass. I hired him for my president of my country and to have a backbone and stand up and not cower to every woke fascism that the Democrats come up with. Gosh, what cowards. But anyway, so proud we have a president that will stand up and do what's right. Stand up and do what's right. It makes me proud to be an American today. So thank you, President Trump. Keep him in your prayers. Evil hates stuff like yesterday. And trust me, evil will attack. Evil will attack this because it's good. It's the right thing to do. And when we do that, evil attacks. So be prepared for that. I hate to end on a sour note, not a sour note, but an honest note. Have a great day. It's Tuesday. Do something kind for someone today and let the goodness shine through you. Okay? Bye.